Hello everybody, we just got to the local walking path. We're going to do some off-property work with Bear. We've got him in the car and we've got a bunch of people walking over here. We're just going to work on remaining calm and in a downstay. Notice a couple things. One, I'm holding him accountable for remaining in the down, and two, I do have a leash tieback that's hooked to a carabiner. It just gives me a little buffer. I'm just watching his reaction to all these people. Right? Is he going to start barking? Is he going to break his down and lunge out of the car? It's actually really busy here right now. We even have another dog over here. But one thing I just want to stress is we just parked the car. I just opened up the back door and I am holding him accountable for that downstay. I don't even want him sitting or standing up. I know it seems strict, but it's really important for the continuation of his training that if we tell him to down, we hold him accountable until he's released. So that means no excuses for popping up, even if we park the car at home. Okay, so he's holding that downstay as all these people, even a dog, a child, walk by. Great job, Bear. Good boy, Bear. We're gonna get the muzzle on and take a walk. We've got our muzzle on for safety. That's my boy. So now I'm gonna release him out of the car. The only way out of the car or the downstay should be either a release or another command. Break. Good boy. So remember, we're out of command. Just watching for... So remember, we're out of command. I'm just watching for responses to other people and dogs, even dogs that are barking at him. Good boy. Good job. Good boy. And we're going to do some work out of command here before we put him in a heel. Break. All right, everybody, we are out of command here. We are walking at the nearby towpath, and I've got Bear. We've got his muzzle on just to practice wearing it in everyday life. On the car ride here, we practiced our downstay. We practiced our waiting for release out of the threshold. And now we're just walking along the canal. It seems like he's put himself in a heel, but remember, he's completely out of command. I have not given him a heel command. This is just where he's choosing to walk. I get your leash, you stepped on it. There's another dog that's been barking at him ever since he saw him, and Bear has had no reaction at all. Now remember, just because he's out of command right now does not mean there's no rules. So rule number one is no barking. I don't need a guard dog with me. It's broad daylight. I don't need him barking at any people or dogs that he sees. So if he were to bark, I would say no and correct on the collar. Number two, he's not allowed to let the leash get tight. Just because you're not in heel doesn't mean you can drag me. Number three, don't try to get the muzzle off. You know, these are all things that are off limits, even though I have not put him in a command. This is great. He's really enjoyable. Relaxed body, neutral tail, his ears are relaxed. Got a person walking over there. I see some people coming up in the distance. Really, I just took him out here to feel him out and see how he reacts, especially to people walking by. Such a beautiful day. I think his owner is going to be really happy, especially just having the muzzle and having that layer of safety and knowing he's not going to try to violently get it off. And number two, just having a way to communicate with him. All right, so it seems like he wants to be in heel, so let's officially put him in heel. Number one is you're going to want to have the leash appropriate, so you don't want to be walking him like this in heel. You want to do 1, 2 loose loops, just enough slack to where there's not constant tension, but not so much leash that you can't feel when he's out of position. You're going to say the word heel, tap the tone a couple times, and start walking. Heel, tap the tone, start walking. He's trained to walk slightly behind and next to your left leg. So when you look down, his head should be to the left of your knee and slightly back. Perfect. No tension in the leash. The leash is really just there because there's leash loss restrain him. All the training is on the collar. Okay. His heel is really nice. In fact, that's what he's choosing to do, even in his free time. If I stop, he stops. That means he's paying attention. Stay. Let's practice some obedience. No. Correct there. Stay. Good boy. He knows to stay. No. Put himself in a down. A lot of times when we get off property, the dogs, for some reason, think they don't have to listen. So that's why off-property trips are so valuable, is because it generalizes the training. He's put himself in a down after he made the mistake on the stay. That's great. If his owner has a way to tell him to stay, lay down, and wait until release, that's huge. That's something that she did not have before. Good boy. Let's try a recall. Recall just means getting your dog to you no matter what. We're gonna tap the tone and say, come, good boy. Stay, right to me, right into a sit. Good job. Heel, let's go into a heel. Position is a little forward. I am going to drop back, turn pressure on, release when he's next to my leg. That pushed him back a little bit. Good. The more practice he gets with that muzzle, the better. Just wearing it in everyday life. So we've got some people that are going to be crossing the bridge and coming by us. And I can't wait to see his reaction. He seems really relaxed, which is good. This is our goal. Good boy. I love how he stops with me. It shows me he's in tune with me. We're gonna get our leash all together here and then break. So out of command. The reason I'm doing this out of command is I want to see his reactions to people that are organic. I don't want him to be suppressed by being in a heel command, if he's going to lunge, if he's going to bark. I don't want him to be held back by a command. So we're going to get the big behaviors out of the way, if he even does them, and then we have the commands to fall back on. He's doing so well. People. So far, nothing. A little bit of interest. Good boy. Remember, I don't want him lunging. I don't want him barking. Come on, buddy. Okay, I'm going to correct right here. Good boy. Get him back over to me. Good job. Good boy. Forward motion. I clicked a couple times. I'm really low until he felt it, came back to me. Break. Good. That time he didn't allow the leash to get tight. This is all very good stuff. Good job. Good boy. All right, let's walk back by in heel. Come. Good. Get my leash all squared away. Heel. Pressure on, pressure off. I don't want him to go forward like that, so I'm fixing his position. I'm dropping back, pressure on. When he's next to me, I release it. And then I don't stop until I get that perfect position. Good. Practicing stay with Bear. He's doing such a great job. So when we practice our stay We like to add distance. We like to practice on new surfaces and new places. We like to walk around them, see what triggers them to make a mistake, and then work on it. So far, his stay has been really solid. Such a beautiful day out. Good boy. It's really crazy to think about how far he's come. From complete panic, fight or flight, to now being a stable, calm dog. Such a good boy. Good job. Yes, you are. Break. Good job.